Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Drew Holiday, with two brothers in the league and his wife's a three-time world champion midfielder with the U.S. women's soccer team, said, quote, "She's literally the athlete and the winner in our family." And Brian, she'll sometimes critique his games, but he said, quote, "That means a lot to me. It's real, and she backs it up."
Good man. Thanks, Allie. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Matthews and Middleton on the wing, and it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Murray to the paint. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Holiday against Murray. Holiday passes to Lopez. Gordon with a steal. Lopez against Porter. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Middleton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
Here's Murray. Holiday grabs the miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Lopez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Murray from outside. The rebound by Matthews. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Lopez passes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel. Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had to keep players from reaching their full potential.
Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. Maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team, but it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries, and that's had a significant impact on this team. Hopefully, we will get to see this squad at full strength, because if we do, I think that will be a lot of fun for all basketball fans.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Murray, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Middleton outside. Pass to Matthews. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the shot's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Matthews. Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Matthews. Fires from the line, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
Much respect you gotta give Matthews for that mid-range J now. He's automatic. His in-between game, filthy.
And the Nuggets call time here. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for Middleton. Allen, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Here's Smith. Pass to Green. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. Right side Hill. And stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Highland. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Antetokounmpo inside. And he gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Highland. Allen defending. 4-3. And it's Green missing. Allen against Smith. Count it. Good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
From downtown. Here's Smith. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Bucks on top, up 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Grayson Allen is out there with George Hill, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. It's Portis, high post. Gordon's on him. Shot is up. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Holiday's got 8.
Well, there's really a nice, smooth rhythm to Holiday's jump shot. I mean, the mechanics are solid, very efficient, and he gets nice lift on that J, too.
And here's Brown for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Allen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Highland. It's hauled in by Portis. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Allen finds Connaughton. No luck on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Holiday. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Connaughton passes to Allen. And here's Holiday. And here's Allen. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. He has 6. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope comes in for Highland. The Bucks also with a sub. Middleton's checked in. Murray for 3. And again, Denver no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Holiday. Connaughton outside. Allen on the wing. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got 8 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done. Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. For Denver, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Murray. And again, it's Denver converting.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon, and it's Smith in for Murray. And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by Hill. Ingles got his first bucket in this one. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Misses the three.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside, Hill. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And what about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
Back to Najee. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Holiday finds Hill. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Outstanding body control by Hill. I mean, taking the contact like a much bigger guy would and finishing these buckets.
Here's Smith. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Smith. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Matthews. With the teardrop. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's Milwaukee, a huge 24-point lead for them. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murray's gotten just 1 of his 7 shots to go. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Here's Matthews. Give him 8. Pass to Middleton. Over Porter. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Murray for 3. Oh, Denver gets it back. The Nuggets with another miss. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Holiday. Over Murray. Good. Holiday's got 10 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Murray. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Antetokounmpo against Murray. Count that bucket. He has 7.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Murray against Holiday. Back to Murray. Oh, there's the alley. Rejected by Lopez. Middleton against Murray. With some arc. Count it.
What a nice offensive arsenal that Matthews has. I mean, he's capable of sinking these high-arching floaters as well as the threes.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Jokic. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Clark, despite missing Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., Denver managed to finish 6th in the West last year.
And you know the reason they did that was because of the MVP, Nikola Jokic. I mean, he was the guy who carried them to that 6th-place finish in the West. Don't forget about role guys like Aaron Gordon and Bones Highland. They stepped up and played well, but it was Jokic, the Joker, that carried that team to the heights they got to. Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
And yep, it's good. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the game.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Holiday finds Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
And stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Middleton outside. To the left wing. Here's Matthews. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Denver has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Porter gets the bucket.
It really comes easily for Porter Jr. scoring the basketball. His jumper is almost textbook perfect.
Here's Matthews. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Matthews gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. Off the mark there with a 3. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. To the right side. Matthews' shot is good. Matthews got 14 points.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez finds Middleton. Lopez against Gordon. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Now here's Murray. Gordon on the wing, takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here are the Nuggets now. So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got George Hill. He's out there with Pat Connaughton. Bobby Portis out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Nora in at the power forward position.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
And that one drops for him.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. It's just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. And the Bucks with the possession here. Ingles finds Connaughton. Here's Nora. Basket's good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, I love how Smith zips the ball when he's out there. His teammates love him because they know he's always looking to set them up.
Now here's Connaughton. Outside, Hill. And down it goes. 2 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Smith. Green with a screen on Connaughton. Pass to Green. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Connaughton driving in. The shot's good. Connaughton's got his first points of the game.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
The Bucks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Nora outside. Hill. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Hill. Clock at 6. That one's good for 2. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Now here's Smith. That one's wide left. Here's Milwaukee. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Nora. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, you talk about Smith. He's not only an accomplished passer, but I think his shooting keeps defenses honest as well, even when they try to get physical with him.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nora, and Chris Middleton is subbed in for Ingles.
An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
Now here's Connaughton. Portis outside. It's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Denver has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Najee. Shakes him. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, you gotta love how precise Hill is and proficient he is with the floaters. Makes them nearly impossible to block with how fast he gets them off.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Highland. Hill with the double team. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And again, Denver no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Green against Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Chris Middleton. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Milwaukee now. Here's Hill. Buries it down low.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Denver basketball.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.